Welcome to our Reels Contest winning announcement. Woohoo! Hey, I'm Carol Tuttle, and yes, I am in my workout clothes this morning. I thought, okay, I want to give you a few things before I get into the contest winners. And please make sure you say hi in a comment. I want to see who's with me today. And please tag someone and hit that emoji button because that helps us reach more wonderful women in the world that I know our company is destined to help. So I'm Carol Tuttle, the creator of Dressing Your Truth, Energy Profiling, the 4 types. I am in my workout clothes because I just got back from my Orange Theory. Well, not in Hawaii, I'm in Utah. But I like to go to Orange Theory as one of my workout choices. And let me tell you real quick before we announce the winners. I woke up this morning at about 7:40. I got to bed a little later than I wanted because I got on my phone. No, stop that. Stop getting on your phone past 9 p.m. Stop it. But, got on my phone, got on social media, started answering some comments, responding to people, and I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm still gonna get up. The thing I woke up this morning and I could have so easily rolled over in bed and gone back to sleep. I didn't wake up refreshed. I felt kind of tired, sluggish. But here's the deal. I know if I go, I know if I show up, I'm going to always benefit from it. And that's the thing with working out. I don't do it because I always feel like it. I do it because I want the benefits, 100%. I've dealt with a lot of mental health challenges. I've dealt with, more recently, challenges with my lower body, my feet, and my blood circulation. If I get my endorphins, boost them up in the morning, my whole day changes. And as a type 3, it's such a big commitment in my life. If I chose not to do it, if I chose out this morning, I just did the last minute cinnamon, I don't feel like it, I would have regretted it the rest of the day. It would have been on my mind, and I would have tried to make up for it somehow. It just would have been nagging me, and I don't want that. I don't want to be nagged all day by the fact that I need to get more movement in. I need to get my body moving. I got to close my rings on my watch, because I do that. I do close my rings on my iWatch, and I'm 65 and I want the kickback benefits for aging. I want it for my mental health. I want it for so many layers and levels that I know you don't do it because you feel like it. You do it because of the benefits. And I don't know anybody that works out that then, unless they've injured themselves and they're pushing too hard, but for the majority, when it's done in reasonable ways and done in a healthy way, you never regret it. You never go, oh, I really regret working out today. So don't ever think that fitness and working out is something you'll want to do. You may want to 80% of the time. There's a good 20 to 30% of the time you won't feel like it. And that's one reason I sign up for places to go. Orange Theory works really well for me because I know if I show up, all the data's there. I got a band on. It tracks my heart rate. I'm hitting goals. I'm going to work harder. I just work harder when I see my performance and I want to hit goals. I worked so much harder if I had not seen that data. If I'm left to my own resources, like wandering down to my basement to do my own thing, forget it. I won't do it. I just know myself. I'm like, I gotta pay and show what, put me in the situation. Just put me in it and I'll show up. I'll do it. The other thing is I sign up for events. That's the reason I'm doing the mountain bike racing right now. I've got to be prepared. And just a little side note, if you follow me on my stories, some of this gets posted there. I don't post everything in my personal life, it's more apt to show up on my stories. And I'm going to get right after this to the winners, okay? But these are just some fun updates that will hopefully motivate you. I had my last mountain bike race for the summer season Saturday at the hardest course of the entire series. I've done 10 races this summer. I got first place. and I won a sweet bucket hat. And that's the thing. People will hold their bikes up on the first place podium. I have a very nice light bike. And I gave my Type 2 husband that Type 2 bucket hat. I got first place in the hardest course of the season. And then moments later, they announced that I'd won second overall for the entire series. I'm like, oh my gosh. And that wasn't even my motive, not even a goal necessarily. It was because I want the thing that I've learned. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Dave Asprey's podcast, I'll tell you real quick, I'll look at my podcast app and I'll tell you the ones I really like for longevity, for learning about how to age healthy, how to slow down the aging process, and how to really optimize wellness as you're aging. There's one called Collective Insights, the Neurohacker Collective. They have a great product line. For their entire brand is focused on longevity science. There's many of you are familiar with Huberman. He's a he's a professor and a well-known media guy in the social media world. Huberman Lab is awesome. The Human Upgrade with Dave Asprey I highly recommend that. And then there's a book that I read called Lifespan, Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to, or something. But he has a 6 podcast series that's very, very interesting. And the thing that dynamic movement as we age, challenging our cardio, our mental focus, our balance, doing things that are not particularly considered age appropriate, and that's why you want to stay flexible with great core balance. Pilates and yoga is why I do that. You're going to get the benefit of slowing down the aging process. It's like you're tricking your body to think it's younger than it is. And it works, because I am living proof of that. I'm going to put up a reel tomorrow on how I keep my skin tight and firm and free of sagginess and crepiness, my body skin, with dry brushing and my newest product. So look for that reel tomorrow, anti-aging body lotion. I have a real easy to do dry brushing routine that I typically do every day. It takes 2 to 3 minutes. And then I apply this. I get in the shower, bathe, and end my shower with the 30-second coldest setting possible to reduce inflammation. And then I love this product. Oh my goodness. The launch price is on sale through tomorrow, $49. It will go up to $59 then. We really want you to try this. It's so creamy and delicious. I am seeing this is a scar from mountain bike fall. I'm seeing little brown spots disappear. Come on. I'm 65 and I'm a type 3. I am the one prone to all that. I use it on my chest and neck in the morning, and I use my neck restoring cream in the evening. So delicious. I highly recommend it. Go to my website. It's on sale. I think we've got it pretty much plastered everywhere. It's the newest launch. Let's get to the business of the day, okay? Oh my goodness. We had so many great entries. I definitely saw a ticking up of talent and the fact that people are understanding, because we've seen so many reels now and the function of them, that we saw a huge shift up in quality and creativity. So kudos to all. We probably had 130 entries, okay? And so yes, our goal is to help. It's an opportunity for us to share dressing your truth through our members and customers that love and appreciate us. And that is just, you are our ambassadors. You are our biggest marketing channel, because you share my message, my products, my brands with other people, whether it's my books, my Dressing Your Truth course, my healing center. So thank you. And we decided to get behind that effort and really encourage you to do it, and then reward those that really did a great job. And so I'm going to first announce the 4 types winners. I'm going to save our grand prize winner. And then you can go see all the reels. It's not going to be in that much fun for me to play them on my phone and show you these. I want you to go to the website and watch them. Okay, I want you to see what they've done on your mobile device or your laptop, so you really get a better view of them. Okay, we all know it's the summer of Barbie and Taylor Swift. I could carry on about Taylor Swift and what she's doing to the economy in the world, because as a type 3, she is getting things moving. And I'll just say my closest connection to her concert was Sarah Wet, and I talked at length with her about her experience and how she's a major Taylor Swift fan. My son, her type 2 husband, gifted her a trip to LA with a friend to go to a Taylor Swift concert. He is an excellent gift giver. Type 2. He really, 2-4. All right, so with the Summer of Barbie, we thought it was only right that we award our Type 2 winner, and she did a phenomenal job. She's just a lovely member of our community and buoys women up. She is an excellent example of Type 1 style, and I'm so happy to, and I want to find her picture here. I've got several emails that are, I know, I'm making you guys wait. Okay, our Type 1 winner is Shireen. She has won $500 from us. And Shireen, your Barbie reel was so great and so fun and so spot on. Why we picked her, she represents a really common age group that are in our Dressing Your Truth community. We have a lot of women that she represents, and Shireen is someone who had mistyped herself. She was able to participate in a truth bomb, and I redirected her to her true type, Type 1, and she embraced it. She trusted me. She's just shown a very classy example of Type 1. Her Barbie reel was so fun because she has several looks and outfits, so make sure you go see her in that reel at dressingyourtruth.com/reels contest. Shireen is our Type 1 winner. Thank you, Shireen, she took something that was trendy and catchy, and she put it into sharing DYT through that creative expression of putting together pink outfits. She even has a cowboy hat in one of them. Really, go watch that reel. I'm not going to show any of them to you. I want you to go see them and then come back here and comment on them. But many of you have watched them as we've posted them and reposted them, and they've posted them. Let me know if that was a favorite of yours, because it was one of ours for sure. Our Type 2, now we wanted to represent Type 2 in a way that it got some attention to the fact that this is the group that has a more subtle energy. They can feel overlooked, and of course, we had the least amount of entries from Type 2. It is actually our smallest community now because we have these really great processes in place to keep women from landing in the Type 2 world when they're not Type 2. And I want to thank and announce that Helen is our Type 2 winner. She did a really great reel showing several functions in her life, from first being a mom. She looked really great in her mom kind of casual style, getting her kids out, going for school. She then had her work outfit where she working at home, had a look for that, and she had a going out look. And just a great member of our community as well. Helen did a great job showing a variety of looks for Type 2 and the many things that a Type 2 woman can be involved in. And then our Type 3, we always have a lot of Type 1 and Type 3 entries. We want to award Bethany and her daughter Chelsea the $500. This is all cash. This is not like $500 to my store. We're giving them money. Bethany, they did several. We picked one of the few that they produced, and I loved hers because the message in that was that the one I think we picked, as I recall, was where they both had, the type 3 mom had a type 2 outfit on. The type 2 daughter she had her daughter type 2 in it, so the lead was her mom in this. She was the main entry. The type 2 daughter had type 3 clothes on, and that would be so culturally typical, that the mom would be all subdued because she's the mom, and the daughter would be more kind of out there trending and pushing the fashion thing. And they switched their outfits in the reel. And we loved this one because it showed the value of when a mom gets involved with DYT and understands the bigger meaning and influence it has in our lives, and they have daughters. That's how we reach daughters. We reach them through our mothers. We do not market directly to younger women and to teenagers. We depend on moms to be the ones of influence in their daughters' lives, not through that lens of fashion, but through that function of knowing your truth. Now let's match that with your fashion. And that's the value. And we loved that reel for that reason. And then our type 4. I love type 4 reels, and when they definitely are so fun to watch when they have a before and after function of them. And Kaya, I think that's Kaia, she is our winner for type 4. She had a few entries, and the one we chose, she looks like a teenage girl in it in the before. She's just in her hoodie and kind of messy looking, and then goes back behind a door, comes out like, whoa, Vogue fashion girl, fashion lady. They're so fun to see. It's like she grew up in a matter of seconds. She went from kind of looking just a look that's too popular nowadays, in my opinion. Big old baggy sweatshirts that have no form fitting to them. How tough is it to figure that one out? Put on an oversized sweatshirt with a pair of shorts. That's not style. That's not style. That's a trend. That's not style, though. Trends don't equate to style. There's no style function in that. There's nothing you had to think through. And I'm amazed how many young girls just do the, same thing everybody else is doing. Those are our winners. And now, drum roll, please, our grand prize winner. I'm so excited to announce that Christiana is our type 3 grand prize winner. And I want you to go watch her reel. This woman put a lot of time and energy to producing this reel. It's a longer one. Reels can be these short, catchy things that really kind of send a message, or they can have a longer length with actual pieces and components that took a lot of her time and energy to put together, because she shows 15 different styles as a type 3. Very specific, boho, vintage, classic. She had to put together all these outfits, and she's got great style. And I know her backstory. She wasn't considered the popular girl in her teen years. In fact, as I recall, she was the skinny girl, awkward, out of the loop of the popular girls that are all considered just naturally cute and fun and all that. And that wasn't her. And look at her now, because this woman knows how to put it together. She's got great style sense. Again, style, not just doing what's trending. And she shows all the directions and all the applications of dressing your truth. And that's what we loved about it. We loved the fact that dressing your truth is not a cookie cutter system. If you're really drawn to a certain style of all the variety of styles that are out there, you can put your type and express yourself in that. It can be done, and she does that. So we got to see the talent she had in her styling efforts, and that every woman has that same potential. And she just showed this beautiful example of that. So congratulations. And then we have, and I'm not going to announce them here, we've got 10 randomly chosen participants that we felt deserved attention and recognition, not because they had the best, most clever, because they made the effort, some of them, because they represented their type so well, because they decided to be a part of the whole experience and throw themselves into a vulnerable situation and put themselves out there. And then some of them were just dang good that we wanted to share. And we wanted to also, our winner last year, she's just really good. She's really good at making reels. And she made a really clever one with an umbrella this year. Well done. And we wanted to make sure she got recognition. So those are all listed at dressingyourtruth.com Reels contest. And so check those out. Now I'm going to just give you a few. Thank you to everyone that joined in. Thank you to all the participants. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to everyone that watched these and encouraged them and gave positive feedback. And go check them out. They're fun to watch. You see a lot of ours. You see a ton of mine. You see a lot of ours with the experts. And it's fun to see our community come forward and create these reels. And for anyone that's jumping on late, yes, I am in my workout clothes because I just got home. And if you want to know how I get myself to work out and stay fit when I don't feel like it, watch the beginning of this. It'll be on my page here. It's recorded. Couple more announcements. Go to dressingyourtruth.com /reels contest to see if you are in the 10 random winners, if you are an entry, and to see all the winning ones. Congratulations to everyone. This is on sale through tomorrow, $49. There's nothing like it. Nothing. The bakuchiol oil ingredient is like super power ingredient. It loves to help your skin get healthy. It's like bakuchiol oil knows, my job is to help your skin regenerate and gain health, no matter what the issue is. I mean, I don't have a filter right now. This is the real deal, peeps. I'm sitting in front of a huge window, a lot of natural light, but usually that's pretty revealing. I'm just so happy with how my skin is aging. I'm not about, people say all the time, you're looking so much younger. I'd be really fine if you just said, you look so healthy. You really look healthy, Carol, for 65. Thank you for that, being a role model for aging in a healthy way. Because we oversell youth in our What's Beautiful. We overpitch it. It's not about, well, if healthy makes you look younger, whatever. But we've been trained to think that beauty is youth is beauty. And I think health is beauty in my world. Healthy is beautiful. Now, I am not going to take time because I've taken enough of your time and I got things to go work on today, and so do you. I'm going to do a live broadcast Sunday. I'm flying out to our Hawaii property tomorrow, and I'll have time Sunday to update you on where I landed after a 3.5-month commitment to be plant-based and primarily whole foods plant-based. Where am I at with that? Am I eating any meat? Am I staying strict vegan? Am I adding eggs? What have I noticed? What's the value? Do I think everybody should do this? I'm going to speak to all of that on Sunday and give you my update where I am with that, because my husband went from hardcore keto, pretty much downing olive oil and red meat, a few days before we made this switch in April. And I'll give you the brief backstory on that on Sunday, why that showed up. I went to lunch with a former expert of ours, Michelle, yesterday, who many of you know, type 2 Michelle, and her sister, April, who's a type 1, who was never featured as an expert, but they became good friends of mine through our DYT association going back many, many years. And they both looked at me and went, I was shocked to read that you went plant-based. And I said, I know, I was a meat-eating snob. And I was. But we'll talk all about Sunday if you're interested in that. Tune in on Sunday. I don't know what time. You're just going to have to, oh gosh, what can I say about that? We're a 4-hour difference there. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to broadcast earlier on a Sunday. I mean, I can't do it before 4 p.m. Mountain Time because I got a 4-hour time change and I won't be available before noon on a Sunday, but I don't have a time commitment yet. Let me know what time of day you like me to go live, if you can join live, and I'll put an announcement up what time that will be before Sunday. All right, so you can look for that. All right, for those of you that don't know, we are launching a new experience called Style School. And Ann and I have been working with great dedicated focus on that. Ann was on maternity leave when I came up with all this. She came back and I went, guess what? We got a new thing we're doing, Style School. And I want to share with you just some of the things that we've been working on. And this is when I start to see a lot of to-dos from Base Camp, because Ann is our content manager, and she oversees all of the Style School. We got our calendar for it. I can tell you our launch date, kickoff event, and what you can expect with this. And the biggest thing is I want to show you how to we want to teach you how to bring in what is in fashion or what is in style for a season, and can you incorporate it. That's one of the big features of it. We're going to be featuring new makeup looks. We have new makeup content coming out. This is a lifestyle event. We are going to be doing hairstyle trends for the new season that you can consider. We've got, we're doing a kickoff event we're going to start it on the second week of September. We've got try-on events, live try-on events. We've got a Style School live with me where I'm very good at, we're going to have 2 women of every type coming on live with me, and I'm going to help them really fine-tune their style, whether it's adding in their secondary or learning how to accessorize better. A lot of women come into our world that don't have a good sense of styling, and they will overstyle. They'll do overkill. It's too much. They're trying too hard. They got to back off, and we're going to teach that. Are you not doing enough? Are you doing too much? It's like, you got to find your sweet spot with this and who you are, because it's all about an extension of your true nature. That your dominant energy is the biggest player in the 5 elements of design, line, texture, fabrication, pattern, and color. And then you've got to learn how to bring in the nuances of your secondary. And a lot of it gets overdone. Why do women do this? Why do we overdo things? It's like, you think you got to try harder. Maybe you're making up for, or you're afraid to try anything. You freeze. You don't post. You're like, I don't know. I'm still at odds. It's awkward. We're going to be looking at what's in fashion. Ann sent me a list. Let me see if I can find that. Of all the different what's in fashion during the fall winter. Here we go. I got it. It's like, because I got so many base camp to do's, Here we go. Yeah, that's it. All right. Every expert is going to be, and I'm contributing to this post, there's going to be 4 new published articles from The Voice, and we've asked each expert to take these. These are the styles we've chosen to look at and how you would do it, depending on your type, and even if it would work with a certain type in their secondary. Dark wash wide leg denim. Bootcut jeans are back, ladies. I'm like, glad I hung on to those that I bought about 8, 9, 10 years ago. I got like a upstairs closet that I store. I like, this is coming back around, and these really fit me well. A tailored look's going to be popular the fall winter. We're going to teach you how to do that if you don't wear blazers. Tailored look does not mean slacks and blazers. You can look tailored in a matching sweater cardigan top. We get that not everybody does blazers. Cargo pants? Yeah, seriously. I'm like, I even showed a reel in the summer, several weeks ago with my cargo pant look. Oversized sweaters, oversized blazers. There's this whole, the thing they call the boyfriend. That, hey, you can go shopping. I just bought a blazer in the men's section at the thrift store because it was an oversized blazer and it looked great. So I'm like, more options. Necklines. Their necklines are shifting away from V-necks, more into crew and round neck styles. Not my look, but how do I work with that if I find something? Because what happens is the marketplace now is filled with these garments that have these. So how do we work with them? The leather looks, not real leather, but using leather. Coat trends, there's some longer lengths and trench coats. Pattern and color trends. Red's the color for the season. Each type's red. Shoe trends. Statement jewelry. If you're more of a dainty jewelry, how do you make it a statement without it being so big? You've got all the options no matter your type. We're going to teach you all about these variables, how to incorporate them true to who you are. This will be an event that you do need to be a lifestyle member. So join now, be a part of it's time to go back to school and join us, and you're going to love it. We've got the whole 4 weeks of it is going to be just every week. We'll be doing either live events in the Facebook group. The big finale, the grand finale, and I love this. We used to have a fashion show at the end of our live events that we staged here in Utah. Now, it's not like we drew huge crowds. We might have had 350 women at those. When you're a global brand now, and to dedicate a live event space in Utah, it doesn't make sense. I know a lot of you that came to those events, even a few of you traveled long distances. That's just a hard one for us to justify. When we're a small company, it takes every energy of every team member when we need to keep the rest of the business running. And we're a global brand. We have women all around the world. We're not a Utah brand. We're mostly a United States brand, but we're all over the United States. And we just can't justify doing a physical live event that doesn't support the majority of your customers. And so this is our answer to that. Style School, we're going to be hosting these twice a year. We'll do a spring and summer one in March, April-ish. We'll announce those dates later on. And we want to support you. Even dressing your truth can become predictable and boring, and we don't want that for you. We want you to kick it up, keep growing with it, let it keep teaching you, let it keep being enjoyable. Don't get stuck in style ruts. You're either in the place where you're doing nothing and you're really conditioned, or you just aren't ambitious when it comes to taking care of yourself. You think you have to have occasions to go to, and my message is you are the occasion. What would it be like for you to get fixed up in a manner you haven't been used to getting fixed up? Put on the makeup, accessorize, put together an outfit, start building new looks. Play with that. Challenge yourself. Try something you haven't tried. Get out of your comfort zone. Not because you care about fashion so much, but because you care about you. You care about your own growth, your own confidence. We just wrapped up our Self-Confidence Ignited online course. And I said to the group in the Healing Center, confidence is an ever-evolving something you have to take care of. It's not a one and done. It's like working a muscle. You don't work a muscle, strengthen it, you're done. It's strong now. Confidence is the same way. You have to continue to work on your confidence. Our program is one of the greatest things you can stay involved in as you continue to grow, mature. Every day you're getting older. Every day you're waking up to a new experience of you. Keep investing in that. Invite someone to join you in this. Make it more fun by getting a sister, a friend, a mom, a daughter. Give them the gift of an annual lifestyle membership. Invite them to participate. Show them that this is about fashion second. This is about living your truth in the fullness of you as a woman. And that's not something that in today's world, you've got to invest in that. You've got to nurture that. You've got to keep feeding that. It's not something that sticks. And we have a program that will help you with that. And Style School is an opportunity as a new event, a new experience to take it to another level for you. We're going to end the event with a fashion show. We're dedicating One day of the week, starting with Tuesday, will be Type 1 Day. So we're going to run, Style School will run between September 11th to October 6th. October 3rd, we're going to feature all the Type 1s in the Facebook group. It's their day for their fashion show. We're going to have a posting fashion show. We want women that have never posted to post and be willing to step into that space and say, here's my look, from things you've learned in your Style School experience. Wednesday's going to be Type Tuesday to post in the Lifestyle Facebook group. Thursday, Type 3, and we'll wrap it up with Type 4s, bringing in that, stunning, eye-popping look on the final day. Every week, everything will be recorded. Everything will be published on the website, so it's not just in the Facebook group. If you're just not going to go into Facebook, you'll get access to it, all of it. Not at the time. It'll be delayed. Excuse me. I was talking so fast. It's time to wrap this up. We're even going to put the gallery of all the posts that went up during your Type's fashion show day. We'll host those in a gallery online, so you get all the content in your members area, as well as being able to be a part of a really great experience. There's nothing like it out there. Nobody does this. Not even any fashion influencers. They don't bring together a community of women building each other up. They teach. There's some really great influencers out there on Instagram that have great blogs and websites, but no one's got a brand like this. It's really, the deeper message is about you, your well-being, your vitality as a woman, being able to mature in a way that you continue to love yourself rather than beat yourself up and put yourself down. You go from being a teenager that was doing that to being a woman in your 60s that would then end up doing the same thing. I want to help. You might have had a little period in there where you thought you were cool and you loved yourself. I want you to feel cool and love yourself and think you look great through the entirety of your journey once you find me and connect with me. I love the fact that I'm getting older, 65. I want to be a role model for you in that. I want to be relevant, that I can show you a path where aging is beautiful, aging is remarkable, and fashion is a part of it, and fun and enjoyable as we move through that, and our self-worth is managed and fed and nurtured as we choose to do that with ourselves. So thanks, everyone, and go watch those reels. They're so amazing. dressingyourtruth.com/reels contest. Reach out to us. We'll be reaching out to you, obviously, if you've been a winner. And go see if you're in the random that we did give $100 gift card to 10 random winners. See if you're on that list. Thanks, everyone, and thanks for sharing this message. Thanks for sharing me that you shared this message. Women need it more than ever. We have not solved this problem on the planet when it comes to women's opinion of themselves. Let's build them up. Build yourself up today. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you on Sunday for sure.